When you slow things down, you reckon with the reality of how things are, rather than the fantasy of where you want them to be. Slowness is confronting. Everything you've been running from catches up to you when you slow down. But what are you running from? The fact is, I know exactly what I'm running away from. I live in London in the 21st century. Even the bloody pigeons aren't slow.
Mind the fucking gap.
In our fast-paced modern life, we've all become accustomed to a certain level of immediacy. If I want something, it's usually a tap away. Hungry? Tap. The Uber driver is hurtling towards me with my pad thai. Lonely? George matched with me with the promise of eternal love and splitting the cost of rent. Craving to ascend past your carnal desires and be in communion with your truest self, nature, and the mystique of life? The app is still in development, but for $6.99 you can get this shirt from Etsy, which is basically the same thing. Capitalism has sold us the dream of plastic fulfillment. Unlike the older models, this latest version is easy to attain, minimal suffering required, and guaranteed to distract you from those thoughts that creep in the middle of the night. You know, the ones like, am I in the right job? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Help. Does anyone even like me? Tech startups and CEOs want to find a problem in our lives that they can fix for us. Aww. For just $9.99 a month. Dangling the promise of an easier, more efficient way of being alive. None of us want to feel pain. We run in every possible direction to escape its heavy hand. But what if pain is a mandatory part of the human experience? What if we can't escape it? It demands to be felt, like every other emotion. Perhaps all these solutions served up on a silver platter actually works to make us unhappier. It feeds us the delusion that life is meant to feel easy, and if it's not, we're doing something wrong and there is something to fix. I think the divine reality of life says otherwise. Pain is not only unavoidable, it's necessary. Paradoxically, the more we're able to feel it, the more life we can also welcome in. So with that, firmly digging your toes in the sand, unyielding with determination to do what feels so unbearable, let your shoulders drop and loosen your jaw. Relax the resistance and give yourself permission to feel. Being slow is now a radical act under capitalism, but it remains our natural state. A lot of Londoners, like myself, say that they want to move away to the seaside or somewhere quiet. Although that is true, a part of me is addicted to the chase in a city where nothing is enough but the fantasy of a future. And sitting in slowness by the sea forces me to lay down the fantasy and rest in the imperfection of how things are and who I am. That is what I'm running away from.